Hey guys, welcome back to Easel Does It Studio. My name is Michelle, and before we get into what we're doing today, I just wanted to give you an update and let you know that my pug Zeus passed away early this morning around 2. So yeah, I'm a little under the weather, but I know he's in a better spot now. So yeah, it's definitely been hard. We had to bring him to the vet in the middle of the night, and yeah, it's been a long night. So I pretty much haven't got any sleep, but I figured when I'm crafting, it gets my mind off things. So, and Let's Resin kindly sent me their curing machine and a 1.5 gallons of the epoxy resin. So we're going to open that in a minute, but we're going to get this opened, and I definitely want to try this out. So we're going to do something little today, probably. Nothing spectacular. So if things are, upside down, backwards, whatever, you know why. My brain is just not functioning properly. All right, so let me just get my chair out of the way so I can stand up. So it comes with the instructions. And again, thank you so much, Let's Resin. This is going to be a lifesaver for me. So you basically whatever can fit in this tray is what you can cure. And it cures, it shuts off after 3 hours. You make sure that you keep your air spaces all open. So place the tray on a level surface. Wait for the air bubbles to come out. After you've poured your resin, press the button on the top, and it will shut off after 3 hours automatically. Remove the heating lid, and the resin could be demolded after drying out. So we're going to try this, guys. I've had this on my wish list for so long. It's very light, which is good. All right, so let me move this box right out of our way here. All right. So this is the machine. So I guess you just have your on off, and it just sits on. These are the air holes, and I guess the heat or whatever blows through there. So whatever can fit in here, you can cure. So if you have 3 little projects or whatever, you can get them done all at the same time. So we are definitely going to be using this today. All right. So there's that. And then they graciously sent me this. So it comes with measuring cups, it comes with gloves, and it is high gloss, crystal clear, self-leveling. Each one is 3/4 gallon. There's A and B. This is B, and this one here is A. And I use this resin already, and I love it. Pretty much the only resin that I have is Let's Resin resin. And then we got some stir sticks, which is good because I was getting low on the big ones. And let me get this out of the way. And this is if you have any problems, and thank you for your purchase. And again, the instructions. All right, so excuse me, if it's cold, it could appear milky. You can always warm it up in like a warm bath for 10 or 15 minutes. Your working time will be reduced by 10 minutes if you do put it in a bath. Mixing resin, let the resin thicken for 10 to 15 minutes before you add it to the cup. Fish eyes may cause the resin. Okay, so this is for tumbler, for fish eyes, for casting, and I was just seeing if it... So the proper temperature for resin is between 75 and 85 degrees. So depending on your room temperature will depend on how long it takes to cure. And let's see. Pour into mold, waiting enough time for it to cure. So yeah, just the basic instructions. So we're going to put that there. And so those were free from Let's Resin. I am part of their Amazon affiliate program, and I do have the links for all of these in the description below. And then this was a happy surprise. My husband went and got the mail today, and all right, let me see if I can zoom you down here a little bit so you can just see what I'm working on. And these are the IntoResin molds that I have been waiting on. I have one more order coming. So because these are so expensive, the only reason that I have been able to get a few of these is because I had done so well on my craft fairs. But I've since used up all the money, so I probably, unless I make some sales on my website, I won't be able to be ordering anymore. But oh my God, these are going to be so cute. We're going to probably do these today. So these are the little ghost with the puppy. I don't know if you've seen them. So one of the ghosts is a girl and one of the ghosts is a boy. These ones are not the crystal ones, but they are still part of their handmade line. So I bought both, the boy and the girl, because I'm like, you know, we can't have mismatched pairs here. So, and they have, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a leash that holds the puppy, and then you get your ghost. So I think this one is the girl. I'm not sure. We're going to see when we demold them. So one is a boy, one is a girl, and I think they're about the same size. So I've got them, but these two guys, oh, I cannot wait to do these ones. So, you know my rose jar that I've done on a couple previous videos? Well, this one is, let me see, do I even remember? And I do have the affiliate link below, as well as a 20% coupon code. So if you use my link, my code is there, you can save 20%. So it is definitely, oh, this is the pumpkin. This is their crystal mold pumpkin. I had forgotten what I had ordered here for a second. And they package their stuff really, really well. Oh my, I don't have the patience for this today. I just don't. There we go. So I'm assuming this is the lid. So these are handmade molds. So you don't spray them with alcohol. You don't use any heat. and you keep them stored in the bag they come in. So this is the lid of the pumpkin, and they come with these little sheets. And then this is the pumpkin itself, guys. And this is completely faceted inside. So this should be gorgeous. So, and it is like a little jar, so you could put a tea light candle in the center, I'm assuming. So yeah, so there's that one that we got. And this one here. All right, and I'm not even gonna fight with this one. I am just gonna do like that. Look at this one, guys. This one is all faceted, the crystal background, and then the rose, but the rose is raised, so we could actually color the rose before we pour the resin. So I cannot wait. And then you have your clear base, so you can set it on a light like that and have it be really sparkly. So that's the other one that we got. So let me get some resin mixed up, and we're going to use this new resin from Let's Resin today, and we're gonna pour 1 or 2 projects. I do not know how much any of these hold, but we're about to find out, at least with 1, maybe 2. I don't know. So yeah, let me get that mixed up and I will be right back. All right, guys, my resin is just about done. So I'm gonna make this little tray as well, because these, I believe, will fit on here. So we could make it like a set. So because these are going to be fairly simple, straightforward, I mean, I'm going to do these in white, but I'm going to use the Recollections white blank because this has a really nice shimmer to it. And we are going to put some of the crushed crystal in there just to give it a little extra something. And I was thinking about doing the base gray. I'll see what it looks like once I mix it up. And then I've also got this, it's a green, and these are from IntoResin, but I don't know if these are the interference colors or the non-sinking glitter. So we're gonna put some of that in this gray. So let me grab my resin because it is done. All right, so I mixed up 8 ounces. I'm probably gonna have extra, so I did clean a couple of different molds. I'm thinking these are probably gonna hold, I'm hoping 2 ounces each, and this maybe 4 ounces. So I made 9 ounces. So I've got 4.5 and 4.5 separated in a cup. I did run it through the debubbler, but I really didn't have to, because with mica powder, you're not really going to see the bubbles anyways. But so I'm just going to mix, and I did this backwards, but hey, you know, my brains is just not here today, guys. It's just not. Let's see, I'm gonna get a stick, and I want quite a bit of color. So I'm gonna mix it up in this small cup first, so I can mix it really good. But see how shimmery that color is? It's really, really pretty. And then I'm gonna pour it into the big cup. But I do want to add a little bit of this crushed crystal. Now, I'm gonna have a surprise for you guys, something to do with this crushed crystal. It's supposed to be here Saturday. So we're gonna see. I can't wait. All right, so let's mix this into this, and if I have to add more, I can. So this way here, you're just not getting the mica powder everywhere. I always forget, and I know you guys always comment, you put the mica powder in a small cup first. I know, but you know, you get down here, you start thinking, and you're thinking about the project that you're doing, not always which way should I, you know, put my mica powder in. So, all right, so let's, and I am going to add a little bit more, because, let me get my paper towel here. I want it to be opaque. All right. And then if I have extra, we'll figure out what we're gonna pour it in. So unfortunately, I do not have a discount code from Let's Resin, but the last time I looked, I believe this was on sale on Amazon. So, and like I said, I will link that in my description box. All right, I think we're good there. So I'm gonna let that debubble a little bit. I'll put the cover on this, and I'm gonna put some, get another little cup, and I'm gonna put about that much in there, just dump some, and just gonna pour. And then we're gonna get this stirred up. And the reason that I'm doing gray instead of black is because when I finish my ghost off, I want to use black, so I want there to be some sort of a contrast between the base and the ghost. All right, so that is looking really good. So let me, now I don't know if this is going to show or not, because usually you would put this in like a clear, but I wanted to see what it would do. So I'm like, why not? All right. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna try to zoom down just, there we go. This has like shimmers of greens, and did you see that, how that looked? And you don't need a lot of this, but I figured even if there's just a little bit of green that shimmers through the gray, you know, it would be kind of pretty. And there is a little bit showing in the cup. Like I said, I might have to add more once I mix it in the big cup. Sorry guys, I'm off camera. All right, let's throw those away. And I'm gonna get this mixed up. I didn't even grab one of my big stirry stick things. Oh, my brain's not here today, guys. I don't know, but can you see that little bit of green in there? The camera's just not picking it up. So I'm gonna put just a little bit more, not much. And I'm just gonna, just like that much. So the coupon code for the IntoResin is for anything on their site. So it's not just, you know, for the molds that I have. I use that discount code when I purchase because I could not afford to buy them on their own. All right, so that, I think we're gonna add just a little bit more of this gray. Oh, it was a bigger bit, but hey, you know, it's a bit. And I'm gonna have to wipe my tray out because I got crap everywhere, you know, because that's what happens when you use a mica powder. But this gray is really pretty. I have not used just the gray on its own, and it's really pretty. All right, so let me really, hang on, I gotta get a clean paper towel. So somebody had said, I watched a video and they said that after you use mix to mold in a mold, it ruins it. And I have not found that. So because the only thing I have made in this particular mold is the mix to mold. I use it for my candle bases. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna try it today. And I do have some green sparkles on there that I'm not wanting to come off, but that's fine because I did add some into my resin. All right, so let's start with the white now that it's had a chance to sit and debubble. And we are going to, and hang on, I see something in here, a black speck of something. Let me grab some tape. So yeah, I'm gonna keep trying to get my videos out, but if I miss a day, just know that it's probably just, I'm just having a really bad day. I've been trying to get videos ahead, and just when I start to get ahead, something happens, and you know, life kind of sets you back a little bit. Okay, so I am going to pour a little bit in the head. There's not a lot of detail in these molds, but there are the little eye holes. So I just want to make sure that I'm getting that so that it's in those eye holes really good. And then we got to get the little puppy before I fill it all the way. because I want to make sure and then there's the leash too, so I just want to make sure that getting that. All right. God, am I glad that I planned on my quick cooker pasta tonight for supper, because I am not in the mood to cook. All right, so I think I guesstimated pretty close on the amount of resin in these. So this was 4.5 ounces. I had suspected 2 ounces per ghost. And I'm just doming that a little bit. And I've just got probably a 1/2 ounce left. So I was pretty close on that. All right. So I am going to spray this one with some alcohol. And I'm going to give this a good mix. And hopefully I calculated pretty good on this as well. So I'm just gonna run it around the side if I can, you know, stay on the side. All right. Let me get my dotting tool. All right. I just don't want any bubbles sticking to those edges. Now, I haven't had a problem with the mix to mold, but like I said, I've never poured this one in resin, and I am going to be a little bit short. But I mean, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. I'm not mixing up anymore. If I was doing this for a customer, then yes, I would. But I'm not. So, and if I do decide to make this and put it on my website, then I'm gonna mix this white in with it, because then I should have enough. So let me and just see what we get for a look here. So it is not domed by any means, but it is really close. All right, so I'm just gonna swirl this around and hope that some of this white sinks down to the bottom, because I think that would be really pretty. All right. Okay, guys. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, move this on to my curing station, and I'm going to turn it on. Actually, I'm going to put you on a pause. I'm going to get it over there and I'm going to show you how we start it. Just don't mind the mess around my workstation. We've been cleaning part of the basement so that I can move some of my stuff out of my room to give me more room. So hang on. Let me take my gloves off because, well, actually, let me just, sorry, my head hit the, I'm just gonna spray this with some alcohol. So I'm going to move it over to my heat mat. Hang on, let me grab my cover here. Get everything over here and ready. Get it plugged in, and then I'm going to take you down and bring you over here and show you. Oh, come on. All right, so let me bring you down. And this is the cover. And let me, sorry guys, I'm trying to, all right, so I got it on there. And that's it. Now we wait for 3 hours. So yeah, I'll be back, guys. Alrighty, guys. So it has been 3 hours and 10 minutes. So let's see. This is pretty dang hard. I'm telling you right now. All right, let's. Oh. So you can see a little bit of that green through there. All right. Oh my gosh, guys, this is like amazing. If you can cure a project in 3 hours. All right, so we do have a few bubbles. I'm thinking, you know, maybe I rushed it, whatever, but oh, come on, get out of there. We got a puppy out. Oh, he is so cute. So there are a few bubbles, I'm not gonna lie, but it's hard. I mean, it's like completely hard. So, and this one's for me, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, let's get this other one out. Oh, and again, we do have some bubbles, but I mean, overall, I think it's fine. Let me grab a couple of acrylic paint pens. All right. All right, so I've just got my acrylic paint markers here. And let's see. Let's do the flowers on her first. All right, let's. So I think next time I I would probably let it sit for maybe an hour, and then I would pop it in the curing machine. But I mean, it definitely does what it says. It's 3 hours, and these are done. All right, so let's just finish up her little flowers here. And like I said, it's been one of them days, guys. So there is definitely way more bubbles in here than I really would have liked, but you know, the overall preference is I'm just kind of trying to get like the top of the flowers here. You know, and they're ghosts, so they don't have to be perfect. But I definitely would have liked them to be more perfect. Oh, crap. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. All right. Let me get my black marker out. And we are going to give her a mouth. And let's do this leash. Oh. All right, we'll just clean that up after. And all right. And I probably should have used the thinner portion of my marker, but let me just clean this up. All right. Let's use the skinny part. All right, I'm trying to stay in camera frame, guys. I apologize. It is just, it's one of them days. And like I said, this one is basically for me, so I'm not going to sell this. But and let's see. All right, we're just gonna do the whole eye in black because, you know, these are ghost. So, I mean, you know, it's not a fail, but it's not a success. All right, let's do this little guy. And we are gonna do his leash. You know, and if I would have been in a little better headspace, maybe they would have come out a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is. And we're gonna put some little eyeballs. Let's give him a couple of nostrils. And hang on here. All right, I'm gonna clean up. Let me grab a paper towel, and I'm just gonna wipe this micro brush off, and then we're gonna clean up his eyes a little bit. And like I said, he has got some bubbles. These are not perfect by any stretch of the imagination here. All right, so let me just... But to know that we can demold in 3 hours is definitely a plus. Definitely. All right, so, you know, oh. Overall, I think they came out really cute. All right, so this is kind of what we are looking at right now for our little ghost. And like I said, I mean, I have definitely got some air bubbles, way more than I want. So we're gonna end up doing this again. But for now, we're just going to call this, I don't know, a semi-success. Let's give her a little bit of a sparkle in the eyes. And I'm just going to put the white there and right there. So they kind of match, but I mean, I could do a whole lot more with these, but on the overall, it was the whole idea of testing the 3-hour thing, and it definitely worked. So I'm eager to try it again. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. I will try to get you some little bit better pictures of our Holy Ghost. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.